Ah, no, they pain me, oh, pain me, care. It's this is quite a sad moment because Blessing is someone I like, and Blessing is someone I like, and someone said I should stop waving. Is it your hand? Is it your hand? Omo, we're really struggling with YouTube and TikTok. I want to talk about this. Welcome if you're watching on TikTok. Take care, guys, and God bless you. I'm tired, and forgive me for being a bit tired and just not being too coordinated because the apps are all stressing me today. I don't know waiting I take do these apps where they just decide say today they just want stress me. So I've got Miss Thickness here. Big shout out to Debbie. I'm also trying to get Yella to join us. Let me call her back and see if she's connecting. I'm tired, and I've been up all day, and aside from being tired, it's just been stressful with the networks, trying to get the networks to work. It's just been netting, no working. Now net, no work. So it's extremely stressful. And I'm gonna send you, Debbie. I'm gonna send you the pictures of her dress because I want us to talk about that. Finally, I'm on YouTube. YouTube has been down, so we're finally on YouTube. Yeah, are you good? I'm waiting for you. We're all waiting for you. Yes, already. Okay, so let me send you the dress, Debbie. I'm going to send it to you on WhatsApp. I'm going to send it to you via WhatsApp. Okay, Debs. So you tell me what you honestly think about the dress. Okay, I'm just going to send you some. I don't have energy, so I'm not going to stay long today. But I just want you to see the dress and tell me what you think about the dress. I've sent them to you, Debbie. I should also forward to Yella. Let me forward to her. Okay, forward. So I've sent to Yella. So I'm waiting for that, and we're gonna have a conversation surrounding this. Now, let me give you the story while you are all waiting. The Federal High Court in Lagos today remanded a social media influencer, Blessing Okoro, aka Blessing CEO, following her arraignment by the police, I beg your pardon, for alleged cyberbullying. Justice Yelim Bogoro remanded the blogger and self-proclaimed relationship and mental expert in the custody of the Nigerian Correctional Services till the 30th of May. Till the 30th of May. You understand? For hearing of her bail application. The police arraigned the defendant on a 6-count charge of alleged cyberbullying, libel, and for exhibiting uncensored movies. The blogger was also accused of using her Instagram handle to injure the reputation of Folashade Samuels, the late Bimbo Ogbona. Folashade Samuels and the late Bimbo Ogbona by exposing them to hate, contempt, and ridicule. They listed some of the things she said, and to be very honest, it's tough. On the one hand, I am fighting for the freedom of speech that every human being deserves. And at the same, on the other hand, I also want us to be careful with what social media can become. Now we all need to be careful. All bloggers. I saw Solomon Bucci somewhere else. Please help me pass the message to him. All of us need to be more careful. There was a time when you could say things on social media and get away with it. Right now, we all need to be very careful. We all need to understand that our words, our statements, our thoughts on social media are no longer benign, but can carry the malignancy of anything from prison to huge fines, passport seizing, and all that. How are you, Yella? I wouldn't want you to comment on for legal reasons, I wouldn't want you to comment on on Blessing CEO's arrest. I would want you to talk more so. Oh, Solomon Bucci says I was in court last year, so was sued. Oh, And I remember, when I first started my ministry and my blood was hot, I remember things I said about some Jews and how heated it got about 2 years ago. So even me, when I criticize people now, and they do it with respect, all that time they say, Daddy Freeze has changed. I know if you go prison for you. I don't preach you the message. This is what God revealed to me as scripture. Now, if you want me to go and be fighting the pastors so that I go to prison while you go to watch inauguration, because whether you like it or not, unless something changes, Blessing CEO no go watch inauguration. So while you go to watch inauguration, me I go come. We have to be very, very careful. So I'm bringing. I also want to talk about her dress. And I want to bring someone young, and I want to bring Miss Thickness too. I want us to talk about the dress, because I showed the dress to my wife, and most of us agreed. Most of the people around me. Guys, mute your mic. Mute your mic. Somebody sued Solomon Bucci for 20 million. They've sued me too before, but this was like 2016. So that one gave me small sense. But after a while, I continued again. Baba, I don't learn my lesson. When you are going into anybody's matter, and all of you who are, because listen, there is money in blogging. There is money, money that you can use to buy a house in Lekki. You understand? So while you are chasing that money, don't use it to settle lawsuit. Just stay very careful. Did I pay? Luckily for me, my lawyers were good. We had to go and beg. I will tell you free of charge. We had to go and beg. So that is why when people are attacking Tinubu, I know they join them. So people say, Daddy Freeze, I don't get sense. I'm neutral because I don't get sense. I don't know if you go prison for you. So anyway, I did say this was going to be a very short live, and we've already done about 5 or 6 minutes inside it. I want us to talk about Blessing's dress from a candid perspective. Yella, did you see the dress? What do you think? You are still muted.
Personally, I just don't like it.
You don't like it. Why don't you like it?
It's kind of tacky.
Uh,
Like, if I'm being honest, because like the net that she used on it here, it looks like it's something that's meant to blend in with your skin, or look like it's not your skin.
but do you think? Okay, that's from a designer's perspective, because you're an artist and you're a designer. But do you think that dress revealed too much? She wore it to dinner, by the way.
You know, there's nothing like too much to me. I don't know. Please don't come for me.
No. I want us to be honest. Nobody's going to come for you, please. I want us to express ourselves and be honest. Do you think that dress, do you think she showed off too much?
No, I wouldn't say that it showed off too much.
If you could get that dress right, is that a dress you can wear?
No.
Why no?
Because the dress is just up. Because the dress is just not. It's not my style. It's just. I don't find it aesthetically pleasing.
Okay, but if it were aesthetically pleasing and it was as revealing as that, can you wear it? The jumpsuit, yes. So you don't see the dress as too naked?
No, that's not my problem with it.
So your problem with it is not that it's too naked?
No.
Your problem with it is that it's not just your style?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on, Kesulu. Let me ask Debbie. Debbie, your thoughts on the dress?
I think the dress did not fit her, or the jumpsuit itself did not fit her. She wasn't. I didn't even see any nakedness. It's only one tie. All of us have seen tie before. There's nothing wrong with the tie. There's nothing wrong with the. It's not like we saw anything in front, or there's nothing there. But the outfit just didn't fit her. That's just my one thing. Like, I've chosen a different outfit. Yeah.
She could have chosen a different outfit.
Yeah. Especially for a dinner. You say it was for a dinner. Yeah.
Okay, Obake Solo, let me hear you.
Okay, for me, I saw it and I didn't see anything bad in what she wore, but just the fact that I'm just saying that it's for a dinner, and I think I take a session about that. My own is this: people actually have a lot of backlash with blessing. And definitely because of that, because it's blessing, it would definitely not look good. It's just gospel truth. If somebody else has worn that, there won't probably be a problem. But because a lot of people already have blessing on their black book, and blessing is wearing it, they are going to judge her from now to infinity. Now, picture it, what's happening wearing that stuff. A lot of applause is going to be flying left and right. That's one. I'm just saying, anything some people you love, they put on, you love it, regardless of what it is. Or if you meet some strong fashion police, they tell you that stuff Tiwa is putting on is nonsense, But because we love her with it. So Nigerians follow this kind of vibe whereby once you don't like somebody, anything they do does not stand. And for me, another thing I think that I support Debbie for is the fact that most times I think a lot of ladies should look at their body structures, their body shapes and fittings. I just believe the clothes not just fit our body. That's the reason why he's looking that kind of way. And plus, I don't know, that's the way she should start for the back. I don't know whether I call them that into scatter the whole.
Now, I want to say something, and this has to do with nudity in Africa. A lot of people think this whole covering up that we have covered up for the last 100 years is our culture. It's not our culture. It is normal for Igbo women before the intervention of imported religions to dance topless. Same thing with Yorubas. Up till today, all you need to do is type Zulu Virgin Dance on YouTube. Just go there and type it. Or African Virgin Dance. You will see young ladies between 14 and 20 dancing without anything on their top. So when we say Africans cover up, we have made a mistake of mistaking the synchrony of African culture with European faiths to be our culture. What we have today as African culture, where did Igbo man see bowler hat from? Where did Efik man see a name like Pepu from? Where did Lagosian see names like Vivor from? They are foreign influences. So we need to be careful in our balance of understanding foreign influences and mistaking them for our culture. What do you guys think?
That's true. That's true.
So one by one, I'm just going to give you 1 minute each. What do you think? Starting with Yella, because I said this was going to be a very short live. So Yella, what do you think?
I feel like basically it's religious input and not our culture. Like it's just religious input to think that we have to cover up. Basically, like, that's just it for me.
Debbie, what is your take?
I feel like in Africa to be covered up fully is the heat is too much. The heat is too much. You have to be free. Losing up.
You really yourself now.
It's too much. But I feel like it's all just religious based anyways. The same thing Yellow said, it's just religious based. Because this same Oyinbos that people are talking about, when it's summertime, they know they wear clothes. You get what I'm saying? They just want to be outside in the sun, getting brown, and be red, any color. They just want to be dead, naked, collecting sun. So please let your skin breathe once in a while. That's all I have to say.
Me, I think, like you said, it's we want to grow. We don't want to grow, and if you ask me, I feel it should be part of the growth. The same way we borrow other ideas from the Western world. I think we also we actually growing to the point to understand that we should let it free. Let me give a quick example. There used to be a time when I was in secondary school, and all my female girlfriends that year, we grew to the point that they always feel that as a young woman, when you sleep with bra, it does not make your breast fall. But at the end of the day, a lot of us have grown to understand that part, to understand that if I make you wear bra from Galilee to Jericho, it changes nothing. It's your hormone that actually matters, So we understanding this fact too will help us grow and understand that what works for A does not work for B. And I don't think it should be enforced on anybody to make sure that you must cover up like Pope's Dadio's wife. You get what I'm saying? So everybody is free to what they feel like wearing. Everybody is free to bear it open. Now I think what is even living in Lagos, for example, is I define girls who wear bra in Lagos again, which I'm seeing as a norm now. Before it shocked me, but now it doesn't shock me anymore because it's a norm to say it. So for me, everybody has the right to do what they want to do, but it's just as the fact that the people who are still ruling us are still living with the level of the people who want to colonize Nigeria. They are still living in that era whereby a woman should tie a scarf to the House of Assembly. The president should wear buba and shukodo. It still sits with that. But for me, the fact that we are borrowing some other stuff that we think is working for us in this country is not a bad idea to allow people live their life the way they wish.
Now, there's another thing that people asked me. People say is the dress appropriate? Now, we also need to understand that this girl is an influencer, and she is a social media, how do I put it, sensation. And that is how she makes money. That is how she feeds her family. So what might not work for you as a bank marketer or a teacher in a secondary school would definitely work for her. So we also need to take that in mind. And a lot of people have said, would I allow my daughter to go out like that? If my daughter knows what she's doing, if my daughter is going out as a fashion icon to make a statement, why not? But if my daughter is going hoeing wearing that dress, we'll have a quarrel. Intention is what I see. If my daughter is a fashion designer, she puts an ensemble together and she wants to showcase this to the world, and this is her creation. She probably did not intend it for a Nigerian audience. She intended it for a dinner gala where Beyonce, for instance, was supposed to be featured. And she wants to wear the dress. She has the body for the dress. Now, you also remember that it's not just about nudity. Do you look good nude? It's a question we need to ask each other. So she has an intention. Okay, this is my creation. I want to showcase my creation using my body as a mannequin. That's not a problem. But when you put on that dress with no intention, it's not like you're using it to get social media followers. It's not like you are making a statement. It's not like you're a fashion designer. You're just using it so guys can see your nakedness. Then I would have a problem with it, because I'm big on intention. And I want to know what you're doing. Are you intentional, or are you just playing around and looking for men to say ooh, ah, ah? And remember, men who say ooh, ah, ah till you're 40. Then you have the stretch marks. Then you start looking like a 40-year-old, and that's no longer going to sell.
But at first, you already know that Blessing does everything she does intentional. And every of her interviews, she's always said everything she does is intentional. She doesn't do anything without having an intention.
Okay, Yella wants to say something as we're beginning to officially round off. Yeah, Yella, let me hear you.
I think I got questioning about your idea of intention. It's like everything I'm hearing from what you're saying is money, 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 money. You know that like my intention is to put it out for display to get some kind of income. You know that like my intention, God forbid, my intention will never be to go. But I can actually decide I want to go out for lunch or for a picnic, and I might not be dressed the way you guys would want me to be dressed. Here's but it doesn't mean that my intention is to go. It's still the same thing. My body is my canvas, and I want you guys to look at me and be like, wow. But it's not for guys to look at me and be like, oh, that she wants to hit that. You understand? I want girls to look at me and also be like, I wish I could look like that. Do you understand? So it's not always about going, even if it might not be because I'm an influencer or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? And this is actually just between me and my dad. I'm just saying it like, because I feel like something, I'll be like, Daddy, I want to go for a party. You understand?
If you're going for a party, why not? You understand? Why not? But you see, if all you do, my problem with children is, if all you do is, Debbie takes off her clothes, but Debbie doesn't take off her clothes because she's looking for men to come and sleep with her. Or maybe I'm wrong.
No, I just like to be naked in my house.
But I can see that there's a method to the madness. It is, sorry I called it madness, but there's a method to it. It's all about telling a story, like Yella said, using your body as a sculpture, using your body as a mannequin, blah, blah, blah. I can get into people's heads, and I understand.
Sorry, but I think what's happening? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Okay, it's actually based on what this guy also said. It's also about where you're going. I think it's been over this years, and I think they said that she went for a dinner or something. I feel like it was inappropriate for the occasion, not necessarily that what she's wearing, I'll say, is just overall inappropriate. It was inappropriate for the occasion, and she looked like she was forcing it. Like it didn't need. It was just. It was uncalled for. Like, why do you look like that?
You're making a very good point.
And also had said something about because I thought we were dragging dress for the tattliness, but apparently people have an issue with it because it's revealing skin and some stuff.
No, the stretch mark we're talking about.
It's the what? Religion.
The stretch marks on her thigh, the exposed thigh. She had light stretch marks. So that's what people were talking about.
Yeah, so it's actually a bit of body shaming. It's not just religious, it's inappropriate. Okay, now if it's body shaming, obviously you guys should be quiet about that. No one really should be talking about other people's body. I mean, social media, it's going to happen, but you shouldn't actually be doing that. But if if we're talking about the fact that it's inappropriate why you showing skin, then the guy had a point by saying if it was savage, you guys wouldn't drag her like that. You guys know that you guys don't like what's it called, the blessing CEO. Yeah, if you saw Tiwa in that,
that's just what it is.
Baby girl 10, did you get doing that in England? Are you going to drag her?
Oh shit. That's the same thing I'm saying. For anybody who lives on the island, you see more of that kind of stuff that you're saying with blessing and the daily basis. So, but because it is a blessing, it has become more problem. And plus the fact that a lot of people are not agreeing with our beliefs, so they believe that what she's doing is wrong and what she's putting on.
Can I say something? If that dress was fine now, they wouldn't also drag her the way they drag her.
You think so?
Yeah, because
and she looks
like I said, my idea about this is always intentional about what she wears. She knows that looks very tight, but she wants that, that new stuff to pop out, something like what Debbie has,
All right, guys, it was lovely having you and having your different perspectives. Thank you all so much. Yella, what's that ring doing on your finger? Are you engaged? Somebody's asking.
Somebody asked me, so I want to know.
Yes, I got married to the man that used to prepare Indomie in school.
You are sure not serious in this life, Sha. All right, guys, lovely hanging out with you. Lovely joining you on this topic. God bless you. Ada blessing. I see you in the comment section. Thank you all so much. Take good care of yourselves and look forward to hosting you again real soon. I'm pretty tired. I guess I'm just going to go and find my way to my bed and just relax a bit. Take good care of yourselves. Be good. Whatever you do, don't get into trouble. And let us learn to respect people's choices, especially with regards to appearance. You have a body. It is your mannequin. Use it to do whatever it is you want to use it to do. And please leave other people to make their choices. Take care. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good night.